What's up guys, welcome back. And guys, this is going to be the first video of our Python course. And guys, these two videos have been launched successfully, and in this video I have told you that how to solve the audio error, and in this video I have told you that how to customize the Windows 11. And guys, let me tell you that this is the new upgraded version, and this watermark will come as I told in the description of the Windows customized video. So guys, in this video of this Python course launching, it's been the 3 weeks, and guys, sorry for that. So guys, I came up with I was just thinking that what will be our first video, that means you will become a Python master. So guys, in today's video I am going to start with the Python prints, the variables, data types, and these things, means the basic things of the Python you need to learn, and I am going to tell you the core concept of it. So guys, without wasting time, let's get started, and let's jump into our VS Code. So guys, let me at first open the file explorer and my D drive, then in my users, and then in my code playground I have means in this folder I am going to make the Python tudes. And guys, just I'm going to right click on it, and then in the show more in the Windows 11 I am going to click on open with code. And guys, there is another option that you can just type here, means let me show you. You can type here the cmd and then just type code space dot, and then again the VS Code will open. Then I'm going to trust it because it's safe, and then you can see that I have customized it. So guys, with these extensions like the carbon product icons, okay, the carbon product icons, and with the material icons, I have just customized the VS Code. And guys, this is the default theme of the dark default theme of the VS Code. So guys, I'm going to now make a file and then name it as the tude1.py. Okay, and make sure that you have installed the extension for the Python. Okay, means you have to search it for here Python, and then it will automatically install the Python and the pylons for you. And guys, let me tell you that there is a new version of Python. If you type install Python, then the new version will come, the Python 3.7, Python 3.9.7. and guys, I am really excited and I have just downloaded. So guys, in this video of the setup and customize, I have shown you the how to install the Python, also the Node.js and the other and the Chrome. So guys, let's jump into our VS Code. And in this video, what is print? Okay, and if you have done the C++, then you have done with the cout. Okay, and there is a syntax of the hash include iostream, then int main, then the curly braces, and then in there you have to write cout hello world. So guys, there in the Python it's very much easy. And guys, when you run a Python program, in the behind the C++ program runs, because I think that you know that every program, the high level languages program are made with C++. These are the machine level languages. So guys, when I just type the print in the Python, guys, let me tell you about the feature. Let me tell you about a feature in the VS Code. So guys, if I type, then you can see that nothing is coming, that I have to save it. Okay, and you can see that nothing is going to save, but in yours it will going to be a circle, and then you have to press the Ctrl S, and then you have to save it. So guys, what you can just customize it. I think that will be a time waste, so I will just keep on there. Okay, means you just save it by the Ctrl S. And let me just, I was diverted from my topic. So guys, this is a print, and just keep the curly braces, means here in this print we are calling a function. Okay, so what is a function? That a function is a set of code which we are going to use the multiple times. Like in the built-ins.py, if I just control and then right click on it, then you can see that in the built-ins.py there is the def print function, means it takes the these are the parameter, means what is a parameter, that like here I have to give a string. Okay, I have to give a string as learning techie, means you can go it with everything. Okay, I will just type learn Python now. Okay, and this will come. So guys, when I just give the parameter and when I run the program, so what it does, it's just go to the built-ins.py, call the print function, then gives the parameter here, and then in the setup code it is instructed that the given parameter will be shown in the console. Okay, so guys, in the tutorial.py I have to just run it, and guys, I recommend you that if you've done the C++ then you know it, and if you not, I recommend you to install the code runner. Okay, it's a super and simple extension, and it runs for C, C++, Java, JS, PHP, Python, Perl, Ruby, Go, Lua, Groovy, PowerShell, etc., etc. So guys, and when you do this, then I'm going to close this, and then you will get this one or this one. I'm going to click on as a run code, and shortcut is Control Alt and N. So guys, you can see that it's executed only in 0.244 seconds, and you can see that exact text has came. So guys, this is the code concept, that it's calling the function in from the built-ins.py, and then it sends the parameter, and then it's showing the output in the console. So guys, this is what you can print it. But guys, you might think that if I have the multiple line of code, then what I will do means I will just have to store it in a place, then I have to just print it later. I am not able, means there is a program which is not allowing to pass the text directly. So guys, there comes the variables. And guys, let me tell you that Python is a dynamic language. What is dynamic means it takes the automatically that when it is needed, like in an array. In the static programming language like the C++ means it's the both with the vectors, you can do it as a dynamic, and in the normal ARR you can do it as the statically. So guys, we have to give the size. Okay, like you were going to pass the 3 elements in the array, the C++, then you have to give the int means the data type, then the array name, then in the third bracket you have to give the size of the array, and then is equal to, then you have to pass the numbers, or means if there is int, and then you can also pass the strings if there is the string variable, string data type. Okay, so guys, in the Python we don't need to define the data types like the int, the str, means that's the string, the character, the bool, it takes automatically in the variable. So guys, let me tell you that how to access a variable. At first you can take the variable name like in type, like I am going to take it as the num, but let me tell you there are some processes, like you can not take it as a at first underscore, then there is a num, it is, you can see that it's going to be the error. Okay, it's not, it's coming. I think that Python 3.9.7 has changed it completely. And if I type hi, and then in the programming languages like Java, C++, C, the JavaScript even, you have to give the colon, but in this it's not valid in the Python. Okay, and it's for the developers. And guys, when I print the underscore HHH, it's taking it automatically. So guys, you can see that when I didn't access the variable, it's showing the different color. It's for the VS Code only, you can't get it in the notepad. And guys, this is for the VS Code, and when I suddenly access it, it's doing one. So guys, I have stored the variable as the underscore HHV, and in that I have stored a string hi. And guys, in the print I am passing the parameter as hi. Okay, means in the variable what it does, at first it stores the variable as hi. Okay, there is a memory, and then it stores the variable as hi, then it calls the print function. The print function, what it does, it calls the variable, means it's just pointing the variable, and then what is stored in the variable is just printed. So guys, let me show you. Here you can see that hi exactly came. So guys, if you have written the underscore HHV is equal to hi in the 1th line, and then in the 100th line you have to print it, then you can do it easily. And guys, with the variable name, means you have to give the short, and instead of printing hi different times, You can use the loop or you can just print it with the variable name. That's completely fine. And guys, in my later tutorial I will just teach you the loop. So guys, this is the Python tutorial of the basics, and guys, you can see that how to access the variable. So guys, the next thing is the data types. Okay, there are the different types of data types like the int, and the next one is str, means the string one. The next one is the bool. The next one is the char, means there is no char in the Python. And these are the data types, and in the bool you can pass the true and the false. So guys, when you have to take an input, okay, means the user input, like you don't need to understand it. Like I am going to take it as a var is equal to input, then enter the number. Okay, and when I just passed it, it's means I have to do here and then run Python file as terminal. You have to enter the number as a 56. So guys, it's giving nothing. Now guys, I am going to means print the data type of the var. Okay, means what is storing, integer or string. You might think that it's going to be the integer because we are given an integer. Okay, but if I tell you that it's a string, why you will believe? I just have to prove it. So guys, I am going to print it as the type, means I'm going to print it. Then I am going to again give the parameter as the type var dot type. There was something I just forgot the Python because I have to work in other languages. Okay, the type, then again the function, means in the type function it's calling the type function and then it's passing the variable. So it's coming on, and you can also pass the text, but I have to know the variable. And when I give the var, then let me just run the Python file. Okay, I'm going to enter the 56, and you see that the class str, means it's taking the string. Then to convert it into integer, what you will do, you will just make it as the var is equal to int, means you will call the int function which will convert a variable into integer as the var. You can also store it as the var2, and then when I pass the type var2, then I am going to run the Python file. Okay, and then I'm going to give the 45. Then you can see the class int. Okay, means it converted the 45 to integer. Now guys, there is a long line of code for it. So there is a short method that you don't need to do this excess 2 lines of code. What you will do, you will just make a variable called the var is equal to then int. You directly call the int function, and then in the int function you have to give the input. Okay, for that you need to call the input function, then you have to pass the string which will just show in the console to get the input. So guys, if you have done the C++, then there is the cin which takes the input, means you have to just print the text. Then after that, in the next line you have to give the cin, then the variable name, and I'm going to type it as the enter number. Okay, I think that there background noise may came, so don't worry for it. And guys, when I just type that print as the type, okay, type, I'm just writing the tuple type, then the var, then what will give? You just tell me in the comment. Okay, means giving this timestamp, you just tell me. So guys, when I run this Python file, you're going to see that it is asking for the num, then 45 means, and you can see that the int has came. Now guys, when I try to give a string like this one, it's giving us the error with the invalid literal for int with the pasting gij, means it's understanding that it's giving us the string which is invalid for our type. Guys, there a new function came in the C++ auto which takes everything, but guys, I don't think that you have to use it. Okay, means you need to understand the core concept at all. So guys, you can just print it, and you can also store the type var in a variable. Like I am going to make it as the type as the variable is equal to then type var. Then what is the next line? Please tell me in the comment below with this timestamps. Then I'm going to print the type. What will come? Just tell me. Okay. I'm going to run the print file, and then if I run a number, then the int will come. So guys, let me tell you a simple thing to do it, means to understand it, like with these differences. I am going to take the input as the num1 as, okay, with a simple example, like I am going to make it as the res1 is equal to, then I am going to make it as 56 plus 23. Okay, the next one I am going to make it as the res2 is equal to 56 plus 23. So if I now print these two ones, okay, I am going to try it as in the one line, res1 and then the res2, what will come? You just tell me whether the first one will give the 79 or the second one will give the 79 or the both will give the 79. Please stop the video here, then copy the timestamps, means the copy video URL at the current time, then give me the answer in the comment below. So guys, I am going to just run the program. I am excited, and here we go. Guys, you can see that 56 plus 23 is a text, and the next one gives us a 79, but I expect something more. So guys, what we will do, we will just make a input function, means the user input. So I am going to just make it as a delete, and I am going to take the input as the enter a number. Okay, enter first number. Okay, and then I am in the res2, I am going to also take the input, and then in the input I am going to tell the enter second number. It doesn't matter whether you give the single quotes or the double quotes, okay? And then in the print, I am going to do it as res1 plus res2. Let's see what happens. Okay, it will ask for, because there is the both strings, so I am just going to give the 50 and 50. What will come, 100 or something else? Let's see. It came 5050. Okay, now in the calculator, if you type 50 plus 50, it will surely come the 100. But why it's giving this? Because in text, okay. When you try to access the text one, like I'm going to give this, okay, let me enter a valid name, hi, and then in this hello, what it will expect, the hi hello or something else? The error will come. It will surely come the hi hello, because it's getting added to the text, okay. It's doing nothing of the addition. So what to do? You need to give it as the integer. So I'm going to just make it as the both one things, and in this one also I'm going to make it this and then this. Now what will come if I give the 50-50? Surely I think that you are telling the 100, okay? If I give the 50, it's surely coming the 100. And with understanding this process, you surely build a calculator. And there are many types of strings, like the raw strings, f strings. So today our video tutorial completed. We have learned how to access the functions, means how the concept is working of the print function, the input function, the end function, what are the data types and what are the variables. So guys, in the next video I am going to explore something more. And guys, let me tell you that a GitHub project is coming on. If I type here the GitHub / my username, okay, my username, and then it coming on, and in this 60 repositories, it today at this night it is going to be 61. Yes guys, and let me tell you that this is my new Jarvis which I made, and these are the features, these are the Git attributes. Guys, I think that without learning Python, you don't access it, okay? It will be surely harm to you, because you will get addicted to this project. Means without understanding, you just copy the copy and paste the code from here. And guys, don't do it until you know it. Like if you are going to do the CPP calculator without knowing even the CPP syntax, then it's very bad. So you just need to have the core concept of it. And if you tell me that how I made it, then with fully my own code, I just have the access to these APIs and then the news APIs, the modules and these ones. So guys, if you have not still accessed the playlist of the Python, means this one, this playlist of the Python, please access it now, and you can also save it. Okay, got it. You are signed out of the YouTube, and save the playlist. So guys, you can get the daily updates of the video, and please check out the bell icon and please click on the subscribe button. So today for it, and I will see you next time.